Hi. So I thought I'd make a video today because not because I've been writing because I don't do that anymore. But instead because I came to a realization today. I did, and I thought I'd share it with you all. I think I've graduated. I think that I've hit a point. So I've been writing for about let's call it about 6 years, 5.5, 6 years. But I've been really earning money from it for like 4 years now, right? And 4 years is the amount of time that you go to college and you learn stuff. That's generally how it happens. And you could say 6 years is what it takes to go and get a master's degree. I've been doing this, making money at this for 4 years. I've been doing this for 6 years. And you know what? I think I've graduated. I think I've actually gotten to the point where I completely understand the industry that I'm in. And that's a big statement because there's a lot to it. But as you think about it, it's not really. Like if if you take a person who's been in the traditional publishing industry for 4 or 6 years and plop them into self-publishing, yeah, they're going to stumble because there are a couple of different things that are different. There are a couple of things that are changed between the two. But ultimately, it's pretty much the same. You write a story within a certain genre, and then you market it in certain ways, and then it sells or it doesn't sell. And that's what it is. That's all it is. There are details that make it a little more complex than that, but I think over the past 4 years, I have learned those details. And the last couple of details were hard learning because there was a lot of resistance that I personally had having to do with I had to be creative. I had to express myself. I had to be different. I had to this. I had to that. And that ultimately, I don't know if that helped me. I know that many of you guys liked what I wrote and probably liked me because of what I wrote. But those are the same things that kept me from hitting number one in romance. Those are the things that made it too different. Uh, and I understand that now. And it took me a long time to break from that. I wanted to do things the way I wanted to do it, and to my own detriment. And one of the things that helped me realize that was recently someone asked me to read some of their work, um, and I was reluctant because I'm always reluctant to read other people's works. I just am. I'm really busy. I don't like reading, and and I don't like having to give any sort of like bad news. So I read the person's work, and there was definitely some strong stuff to it, some really impressive, kind of creative stuff. But there was also some structural stuff that just didn't work. I was like, how do I say this? How do I say this? And I did. And the person said what I would normally say. Like, let's say 5, 10 years ago, even 15 years ago. I would have said, look, I'm trying to do something creative here. I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to break ground. I'm trying to do something no one else has ever done before. And that's my personality in a nutshell. I'm always trying to do things that no one's ever done before, and I still do it. I'm still doing it. And I'm proud of that fact about me. But I was also trying to do with writing. I was trying to reinvent the wheel. I remember the very first book I ever wrote. Uh, I had a buddy edit it, and he said, you're doing this kind of blah blah blah. This isn't exactly the way things are done. Da, da, da. And I said to him, you know what? I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. I really am. I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. That was my answer, and that was the answer of the person who I gave the feedback to. They said the exact same thing. Basically, they said basically the exact same thing, and I realize now, and I think that was the last thing I needed to really make me graduate, to make me understand what I was doing wrong, and to really lock into what's right. And with everything I've learned at the forums I've been on, with all the experience, I think I've published over 100 titles in English at this point. It's a lot, and I'm sure it's been in what, six different genres, or maybe 14, 15, 16, 17 different subgenres. It's a lot. I've written a lot of words. I've created a lot of characters, humor, drama, romance, everything. I get it now, and I understand the marketing, which was the hardest part for me. I finally get it. I finally get how it all works together, and it does work, and I understand it. So with all of that, And with the fact that I wanted to get to a certain spot with my series, uh, Bread for the Sheik's Heir, which became The Sheik Wanted Her Pregnant, with the Pact series, which is also it's called the Alphas Kirby Match series. I want to get to a certain point with that. And also with the At Their Pleasure series, which is going to be called Between the Two Alphas. Between Two Alphas. So now I've gotten to that point, and Between the Two Alphas, it's been uploaded. The paperback versions have been uploaded. Now it's just a matter of sending out the advanced review copies and getting reviews for that. And then once that happens, and I have a certain number on book one, I will release it in ebook form and start advertising. And that's the plan. But it's done. Like now, it's just a matter of I'm on like a roll. I'm still sick. I'm on a roll, and it's just now just gonna happen. So now the question is, what am I gonna do next? And that's where the graduation comes in. I think I'm going to really take everything I've learned, take my ego out of it, take all of this stuff, like my need to be unique and my need to be this, my need to be that, out of it. And I'm going to write a story that purely fits the genre. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do contemporary romance or whether I'm going to do werewolf. I might do contemporary romance because it has a higher ceiling. Probably maybe some new adult stuff, because I like writing about people between the ages of 19 and 20, well 18 and 25. And I'm gonna do romance because that's what you guys know me for, and that's what I have most experience in. And I'm going to write a graduated story. I'm gonna write a story taking everything that I've learned, all the good things, all of the like plot twist sort of things, and character creation sort of things, and make something that's worthy of a graduated writer. And we're gonna see what happens. You know, I'm gonna be going after the #1 slot on romance. That's the goal. I'm writing stories that potentially can hit #1. That's the goal. That's my goal. What name I'm gonna publish it under? I don't know. Any of that stuff, I don't know. But that's what I'm sharing. I've hit graduation point. I have my master's degree, if you will, in writing, and I'm doing fine in terms of money wise. But I'm gonna hit the next level. I'm gonna go to the next level, and that's gonna be my focus. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm really cutting back on my life. I'm really cutting back on all the extracurricular activities I have. I like mumbled that. I mumble a lot in my videos. I noticed that. And I also get words wrong, and I just keep on going. But yeah, all the extracurricular activities that I have, I'm cutting way back, and I'm simplifying my life to getting up in the morning, I'm writing, I'm working out, and then I'm doing something at night. And that's going to be my life. None of this. I spend so much time trying to help people. I spend so much time doing all these other things that that it's just way too distracting. Focus. So that's me. I am going to do some real graduated work from now on. Woohoo! Probably still do videos as long as it doesn't interfere, as long as it's only after hours and stuff. That's me. I'm kind of saddened by the whole thing because it was fun being creative, and it was fun like coming up with new things. But it's a time when one has to be an adult, and sadly, I've hit that point. Yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. I'll probably start I'll probably let you know when the books come out in ebook form. My Between the Two Alphas come up in ebook form. You can look for them right now in paperback, but they're only being released in paperback so that reviewers can put the reviews on the books. That's really the only reason. I don't expect you to buy it. It's kind of expensive. But I'll tell you when they come out in ebook form. And it is super, super, super hot and really, really hardcore. It's like extreme BDSM. It's like 50 Shades of Grey to the nth. Like 50 Shades of Grey is kind of calm, tame in comparison. There are things that are This is not for the feminists in you. No, this is for your id, your sexual side that you don't try to explain to other people. It is just for that core sexual desire place that you want satisfied. That's what these stories are for. So only get it if you are looking to indulge that aspect of yourself. I'll leave you with that. Bye.